What's interesting about the psychologists that we talk about in our class is that they all kind of fall on this spectrum of nature versus nurture. So we have some that fall all the way towards this nurture or nature side of things, and some that fall all the way towards this nurture side of things. So let's look at the different psychologists and where they fall. So we have some that are really close to this biological approach. So, psychologists that fall on this, they really focus on genetic, hormonal, and neurochemical reasoning for everything. So they say you act this way because your brain and your hormones and your body tells you to act this way, not because of the way you were raised, not because of outside factors, but because that is what your body and your genes tell you to do. Then there's the psychoanalysts. So they say you have this innate drive of sex and aggression. That's your nature, okay, as a human being. But the way that you were raised does play a role in things, and it does affect who you become as an adult. So, like when we talk about Freud, he was a psychoanalyst, and this is what he believed. Okay, so then we have cognitive psychologists. So they believed that innate mental structures, such as schemas, perceptions, and memory, are constantly changed by the environment. So they believe that, okay, yeah, we've got these innate structures, we have these things that are inside of us, but we also have all these outside factors. So they were a perfect blend of nature versus nurture. They said, yes, we have things inside of us, but yes, we have factors outside of us, and we're equally affected by both of those. Then there's humanists. These are people like Maslow who believe that we had these basic physical needs and we had to meet these basic physical needs. But then we build upon those needs with our societal influences. Okay, so society influences our self concept and how we view ourselves. And then that influences us as adults and how we affect the world around us. So then we have behaviorists. And behaviorists fall all the way on the nurture side of things. And behaviorists believe that all behavior is learned from the environment through conditioning. So they don't believe in any of that biological stuff. They don't believe that our genetics play any role in the way that we react to things. They believe that all our behavior is learned from the environment through conditioning. So that they believe that our parents affect us completely and the world affects us, but that what's already inside of us and our genes and our hormones and our neurons and neurochemical and all that stuff doesn't affect us. So, again, most of the scientists and the people that study human behavior lie somewhere in the middle now. Most people aren't all the way towards nature and all the way towards nurture. So you kind of have to figure out, like, what do you believe? Where on this spectrum do you lie? And that's kind of what we'll talk about from here on out.